Okay, so now we're finishing up the billboard design with the actual mock-up of placing it on a billboard. Now I put one mock-up in there, but I'm sure that I have a couple of other billboard mock-ups that I'm gonna check out and place them in there. But right now we're just gonna go with this one. So the first thing I want to do here is double click in the smart object over here. You see my layers palette there. I'm just going to double click on that smart object so I can get here. This is where I'm trying to get. Okay. And as you see, it says place your artwork inside the smart object and, or whatnot. So we don't want this bird little situation here. We don't want that. We want to use our billboard that we just made, which was the PDF. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I believe it is in my Master Cuisine billboard here. Let me hit Open. And, of course, it asks me what to open. Make sure, like I said before, because sometimes it'll jump to grayscale. Make sure it's in color. And I want to take that. I'm going to drag it right over here. Now, you can delete the text because you don't need that. You can do this little bird. Now, remember, Command T for transform. Command 0 so you can see everything. Let me shrink this out here a little bit. And one thing about mock-ups that, and I haven't really figured it out yet, but one thing about mock-ups is that you can modify the mock-up by just shrinking this in. We're going to see if this looks bad, but for some reason, I don't know if it's the actual process of how the mock-up is done, but you can kind of shrink and kind of squish some things, and that I would consider this being squished here to make things fit, and for some reason it works. So I'm just going to hit save. Well, after I apply the transformation, of course, I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to go back over to my billboard. Okay, so I don't know why that works. I don't know why that does. I guess it's that process of the actual billboard itself that makes that work. Now I see it's a little small for I may need to bring my numbers up, and that's something that we could, you can work on in design. But I like what I have here, but I don't really like this billboard mock-up. So I'm going to search for another billboard mock-up to put in, and I will put it in as an example, just the completed one. I mean, that billboard is fine for you to do whatever you need to do with it, but I'm going to find another billboard mock-up that we can use as well. Okay, so if you have any questions, like I said, as always, come in and ask or send an email if you have a question about anything.